I'm Denise Lewis, a retired attorney who has dedicated myself to working with the Africa America Institute as their representative here in Detroit. And we've had the good fortune to have resources from several foundations and others in our local community to support the work of AAI. And that has enabled us to work with excellent educators, as you will hear from, in Ms. Dana Davidson, who helped us build the curriculum and the structure of our 8-week summer program at Tyndall Recreation Center this summer. AAI, over its history, has focused on education at the university level and more recently in elementary and secondary school. We in Detroit have been the beneficiaries of AAI's investment as they've come to Detroit and worked with several schools here. This summer, we had a pilot program for a summer camp at the Tyndall Recreation Center operated by Healthy Kids. It was a wonderful opportunity for AAI to bring its program of focus on African heritage to young people in Detroit. Students in our program were in the middle school age group, and they were enthusiastic learners about Africa in the period before many of them had been exposed to it.
Good job, good job. Good job, good job. G-O-O-T-J-O-B, good job, good job.
We had an absolutely lovely summer, and it featured 2 days of academics where students plunged into a study of ancient and medieval Africa. We also had art 1 day a week where they got to be hands-on with art that reflected the country and time that we were studying, for instance, ancient Mali. And in addition, there was a chance to learn African drums each week. So each week encompassed academics, art, and music as a way of bringing the study of ancient and medieval art to life. This opportunity for young people to study ancient and medieval Africa in ways not available at most of their school settings was very exploratory for them, and for many of them quite enlightening. And our hope is that they'll take this opportunity and delve into additional research. Many of them had excellent questions throughout the summer, no matter what country or time we were studying. They wanted to know more. And so this inquisitive nature, we're hoping, will spring into things as they go forward. It also instilled a sense of pride. It helped them to see how their ancestors went well beyond slavery and capture, as we so often see in American history, but that they are foundational in human history. When we look at architecture, mathematics, science, language, and even the pathways towards art. And many of the students were surprised and pleased and indeed proud to learn these things as we went through. Our summer experience included providing professional development training for our young counselors who would be assisting in the educational experience, and we brought on board a lead teacher in Aaliyah Davidson to assist in bringing the curriculum through the summer. A particularly enjoyable part of our summer was sharing what we'd learned and been working on with our parents. One evening we hosted a lesson that included an opportunity for parents to ask questions and discuss, and that was a delightful experience. So many parents shared that they had not had that exposure during their years, K through 12 in school, and that they were deeply happy to find out that their children had been learning these things across the summer. In the culminating event that's hosted at the Healthy Kids Summer Camp, we had an opportunity to share what we'd learned with the broader Tyndall community. And so children from grades K through 8, as well as the parents and educators across the camp, had an opportunity to see highlights from our program. And our young people were the featured presenters for that day's activities. In addition, we found that sharing this information about ancient and medieval Africa at this point in the young people's lives was a critical moment to step in where so often our schools are not doing that work. Too many schools don't feature ancient and medieval African history as a way for our children to learn where they come from and what their ancestors have contributed, not just to Black history, but all of human history. And we were very proud to have this opportunity to share that with our children and their parents.
That is AAI's ultimate goal, to help young people see their potential and become more successful learners and more successful participants in school so that they achieve what they need to in life. For our 8-week camp, we were very fortunate to have excellent educators, as you heard from Ms. Dana Davidson. And AAI looks forward to taking the resources and curriculum materials that we developed from the summer program and sharing it with more students across Detroit. AAI is committed to taking our study of Africa and the African diaspora to our students wherever they are, which means in after-school programs, in summer camp programs, and programs within their day life in the schools. So we look forward to more opportunities, and we'll have materials that will open the eyes of parents and children.